down your sword and you may yet live. Unless you still have some hopeless idea about winning. In case you've forgotten, or if perhaps it didn't occur to you, I'll remind you, Renji, that I too have Bankai.
Alright, man, what's good with y'all, bruh? It's your boy Black Sasuke, man, back again with another Sparking Zero video. And I know it's been a long while since I did anything on Sparking Zero, for that matter. But in this video, we're here to talk about Sparking Zero as a whole, and you know, and I'm speaking from the mindset of a person who was a fan of not only just the Dragon Ball series as an anime or manga, just Dragon Ball as a whole, not only from that perspective, but also from the perspective of a Dragon Ball gamer, like a person who played all of the Budokais, all of the, you know, various different games that Dragon Ball has released, you know, from Dragon Ball Z Kakarot to Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, 3, Raging Blast, even down to the handheld versions of the Dragon Ball games that were released, like, you know, Dragon Ball Z Taiketsu, Supersonic Warriors 1, 2, Boo's Fury, all of those various different games that we have from all of the genres or different, you know, generations of Dragon Ball games that were released to us over the years. You know, I've been a fan of Dragon Ball franchise is from the gaming aspect of it. So I know it's been a while since I dropped a video or dropped a stream or anything like that, and of course when IRL life takes place, you have to prioritize that first, you know what I'm saying? So I've been, you know, focusing on moving and getting myself together. As y'all can see, my background is pretty much bare. I used to have posters and stuff back there and all that good stuff. So I've essentially taken everything down and all that stuff. So get ready to move to a new spot and all that good stuff. So I do want to say I appreciate everybody who is still here, a part of the KZN family, despite everything that I'm going through. But like I said, you know, we're here to I'm making this video to kind of just talk to y'all a little bit about my perspective on Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, Bandai, excuse me, and everything that they're doing or have done as far as Sparking Zero as of its release. And you know, just I don't intend for this video to be all that long, so I mean, but feel free to hit that like button, subscribe button, notification bell, stay locked on latest content. Definitely comment your thoughts down below on anything, you know, as far as Sparking Zero. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about the game in its current state? Where do you think it's going to be resurrected with this newest DLC that's going to drop? Do you think that that's going to breathe life back into the game? Do you think it's not, or do you think it will? I mean, what are your thoughts? But here I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, because behind the scenes I have been watching, you know, different videos and just seeing different things that Bandai is doing with Sparking Zero, and I'll tell you guys straight up that, you know, I'm not amazed, astonished. I'm not none of that. I'm not, you know, I'm just not intrigued by anything that's going on as far as this I guess Tenkaichi 4 series thing that's going on. I mean, this was the long-awaited game that a lot of us who played the Budokai series was waiting on. This is the game that we've been asking for so long, and for them to come through and just drop the ball like they did, it was just a big letdown to a lot of us. I mean, I remember when the trailers were happening and just all of the hype surrounding this game, and people were just going crazy, man. I remember, you know, people like Rhyme Style, all of these big YouTubers, you know what I mean, Blackscape, all of these people. It's just crazy how all of these people were, you know, these big YouTubers were like really pushing the game, really just hype. You know, it was a lot of hype behind this game. And there were a minority of people like, you know, like me. I mean, Sham the Guide even was saying, like, you know, the game is just gonna be nostalgia, you know what I mean, and stuff like that, you know, down to Perfection, and a lot of other people who you know, were kind of just like, you know, this is not as good as everybody think it's gonna be. It's not gonna be as good as everybody thinks, you know what I mean? People shouldn't be hyping this up. We don't know, you know what I mean? You know, people were kind of skeptical about it, you know, the skeptics like me and the other select minority of people who were skeptical about the game. We end up turning out right, you know what I mean? Honestly, I mean, And nobody out there can say that we wrong. I mean, we all came out saying something about this game. It's not gonna be what we all think it's gonna be. I mean, there's a lot of people, not a lot of people, but there's a minority of people that were speaking out about the game. You know, critiquing the game, and we all got, you know, was you're a hater. You know, how can you critique a game? Has it come out yet? And you know, you guys are just, you guys need to go back to Xenoverse 2. And you know, it was just a lot of, you know, insults based on the fact that, you know, people like us were just trying to critique the game. I can't even talk today. We're trying to critique the game, not just because we're hating on the game. We just feel like the game could have been done better, or whatever our thoughts were about the reasons why we were critiquing the game, whatever. My whole thing is, you know, I was saying during my time of, you know, I guess, you know, critiquing the Sparking Zero franchise was like, you know, I was agreeing with other people's critiques of the game. It wasn't like I was just like, I just want to bandwagon with people. I was just like, I could see what they're saying. You know, I can think outside of the box. I'm not just gonna hop on the whole hype train with everybody else. I'm gonna actually look at both the pros and the cons, what everybody's saying, and I came up with my own mindset of like, okay, you know, why are you guys calling this person a hater? Because they're critiquing the game and they actually have good points about the game. I mean, from character models, you know, you know, how the even from down to the damage of the maps and stuff like that. Destruction, I heard destruction, you know, the character models and the fighting mechanics, you know, and it's just various different things that I was hearing through the grapevine. You know, I'm not going to dive all the way into that rabbit hole, you know, again, but I'm just saying there was a lot of critiques. You can go back and look at some of the videos, even go to my channel and see a bunch of different videos, and you might see links to other people's channels who were critiquing the game, things like that. You know, just go back through and you'll see what happened, you know what I mean? And then everything that they were saying actually came to fruition. It came to a lot of truths, you know what I'm saying? And to the point to where now the game, people have dropped the game. People have dropped the game. Like, I mean, honestly, how you go from over 100K player base was holding strong the first month of release, and then now months have went by, and now this game can't even hold a steady 1,000 people to play the game. It can't even, the player base has fallen tremendously. And so one must think, you know, and to all the people who was hyping the game, it's safe to say that it's not too late for you to say that the critics were right. You know what I mean? The critics were right. Honestly. And here recently, I just seen the DLC that they're dropping, and again, it's like they're trying to keep this game alive with just DLC. And that's, I hate to say it, but honestly, that's not going to be enough. I mean, even with the last patch that they dropped, it just wasn't enough to fix all the problems. You know what I mean? That was going on with this game. I mean, and it's safe to say that the devs that made Tenkaichi 3 are not the same devs that made Sparking Zero. The same guys that made a lot that was there to create Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3 are not the same devs. I mean, I have to honestly say, like, why would they release a game without even testing it? That's another thing. Like, why would y'all drop a game? And you could tell by how they did the game in general that they didn't even play their own game. I hate to say it, but I mean, just based off the feats of how this game performed and the corrections that's needed to be done, all of the complaints and stuff that we're visually seeing about the game, even after the patch that came through, the things that needed to be corrected still weren't corrected all the way. It's just like, you know, did you guys even test the game before releasing the game? We could have waited for it. You know what I mean? We could have waited. I mean, honestly, we could have waited for this. And then, you know, it's just like I said, this recent DLC, I saw that they you know, the little roster of characters that they're releasing. I wasn't a big fan of Daima. I just would see, you know, snippets of Daima, you know, that were people were always leaking stuff about Daima. So it was like, it was hard to avoid it. You know what I mean? So when I would see it, I would just see the little clip, and I'm like, oh, okay, Vegeta went Super Saiyan 3. Okay, Goku. Oh, they gave Goku Super Saiyan 4. All of a sudden, he had Super Saiyan 4 all along, and just blah, blah, blah. All this stuff that was going on. I mean, I'm just me, from my opinion, so nobody don't try to come after me for my opinion. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Daima. I never was, and I will never be a fan of Daima. I mean, you could throw any transformation in there, whatever. I don't. The GT 2.0, I'm just not gonna be a fan of it. You know what I mean? I don't like the way they could have did anything else other than what they did with Daima, honestly. And that's not to say nobody else has a right to you know, that's not to say nobody can't like Daima. I'm just saying from my perspective, I can't get with Daima. But here's the thing. Trailer comes out. I just seen the trailer. They're dropping. So I guess the Goku mini that they dropped months ago is not the. I guess that's the tryout mini Goku. How I perceived it is like that's a test run Daima Goku. My thing is this. Why didn't they? And guys, I would like to know what you think. But from my perspective, it's like, why not wait until Daima ends and then release Daima Goku? That way you can release him. He has all of his transformations. You know what I mean? You don't have to turn around and release a Daima Goku, then turn around and release a Daima Goku again, and now he has Super Saiyan 1, 2, and 3. Then you didn't give him Super Saiyan 4. I'm pretty sure they're saving Super Saiyan 4 Daima Kid Goku for another DLC. And they're gonna pad this out. You can tell they padded out the roster. You know what I mean? I mean, honestly, from my perspective, they padded the roster. They gave us Panzy, and I'm not understanding why did they give us Panzy of all characters. Panzy? Don't get me wrong, I didn't watch Daima completely through, but Panzy, from all of what I've saw, Panzy did nothing. She was useless as a character. She's literally Brienne all over again, just useless. I mean, at least Brienne had some type of fight in the thing. You know what I'm saying? Brienne did something in the series. You know, battle wise, she fought in the Tournament of Power. So I could see a move set for Brienne happening, and I can understand the move set. But what are you going to give Panzy though? And why Panzy? Why Panzy? I could see Irinsu. Why? I mean, if we're gonna do that, why not Irinsu or Degasu or a Tamagami even? You could have gave a Tamagami even. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. After people sat there and watched the whole tournament, and just to get that teaser trailer, I guess that's what you want to call it, a teaser trailer. Just to get that little trailer, and it's like, okay, and then it's like, I'm not a hater of the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta form. I'm not a hater of it, but I'm just not a big fan of the form. I think the form is just like, I don't know. It just why not go with the Raging Blast? Why not give Vegeta his Super Saiyan 3 form that they came out with years ago? Back when they were doing like Raging Blast and all of that stuff. Why not just use that concept? It would have been okay. I mean, people argue, oh, it just looks like Gotenks. Well, I mean, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta form that we got right now, it just looks like Vegeta Super Saiyan 2.5. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it's no different. It just looks like Ultra Ego Vegeta with yellow hair, and it's more spikier like that of Beast. I don't know. I just wasn't a big fan of it, but okay, whatever. You got it. But I just don't understand where they were going with this whole Panzy thing. I think Panzy was just like completely a waste of a slot. I don't understand why they would do that. I just feel like, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero was a nostalgia game. I feel like it was a cash grab. Honestly, I feel like it. I mean, even right now, all of the accessories, it's like they promised us all of this stuff just for us not to get it. Like, what happened to all the accessories? I know people are like, why are you? But still, it's not about why are we complaining about this stuff. It's like, why don't you ask? The question you should be, why? You should ask them, why did they tell us that we were going to get all this stuff and let's not get it? That's the question you guys should be asking. Why did they tell us we were going to get all this stuff, but for us not to get it? It doesn't make any sense, right? We paid you guys $100 and some to get this stuff, but we don't get it. You know what I mean? Like right now, I can boot up Sparking Zero, and you know what I mean? It just you're not gonna All the stuff that they promised us, like the accessories, I mean, what happens to some maps? Where are the new maps, bro? The maps. We don't know, no new maps. I mean, with this new DLC that's coming out, no new maps, bro. No new maps. It's like, why not give us any maps? I don't get that. You know what I mean? I literally dropped Sparking Zero. I remember trying to stream it one time, and I couldn't even get a player match on Steam, bro. I couldn't even get a player match. And I know people you're gonna get the guys that come out and say, well, on PlayStation and well on this, and it's like, it doesn't matter, bro. All of us matter. All of us play the game, bro. That's what makes us all the same. We all play the game, whether we are on PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It doesn't matter. We all matter. So I don't understand why try to segregate us from the other players just because. I just don't understand. Well, we all play the same game. They're all playing Sparking Zero, so I don't understand what's the big. Well, we're gonna separate these guys, players, from this player base and this player base from this player base. When them losing players from this platform still affects the overall performance of Sparking Zero. It affects the whole game as a whole. If they lose over 100% of their players on Steam, that's lost money from the whole franchise of the game. That's lost money. Regardless, it affects the whole game. You know what I'm saying? If I look over there, I'm like, dang, why 100% of those people stop playing the game? That would make me, as the person who's playing on a different platform, kind of question it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I not seeing? I mean, let's just be honest, man. Let's not be delusional here. We need to actually think about what's going on here, man. There's something, what's happening that's causing the player base to be stuck stagnant like this. And I'm here to tell you guys that no DLC that they drop is going to keep this game alive, bro. Until they fix all these problems that's in this game, there's no DLC that they can drop that's going to keep this game alive. People are gonna get this DLC that's coming, and they're gonna get this DLC, and they're gonna play the game for a little bit, and then they're gonna put the game down back again. It's gonna be probably taken off. They're gonna delete it off the console, off the platform. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get the DLC, and a lot of us who played got the Ultimate Edition, like me. I got the Ultimate Edition, so I ain't got no choice but to accept Panzy. I don't even I can't even opt out of it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of us who can't even opt out of getting Panzy, bro. Panzy is a terrible character choice, bro. Terrible character choice, bro. Why not give us Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku? Why not give him to us in this DLC? Why not give us that and then give us maps? You know what I mean? Give us at least 3 to 4 maps. Give us something. But I mean, there's a lot of speculation that they're gonna give out some type of map pack. There's special speculation that they're gonna give a map pack, right? But it's like, it's gonna be like to the point to where like it still won't bring. It's not gonna resurrect the game. The game is far gone. It's dead. It's dead. It's DOA, man. Sparking Zero is gone. Let's just go ahead and admit that the game is gone. The game is dead, bro. Game is dead, bro. There's nobody I know right now within Kazamanation that's even streaming this game or playing this game. And if they are playing this game, I don't even hear about it. And if they streaming about different games or whatever, but I don't hear nothing about Sparking Zero coming from my clan alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing trending about Sparking Zero. I mean, if there are people talking about Sparking Zero, they're talking about this DLC, and the DLC isn't all that, bro. The DLC is trash. The DLC is trash, honestly, bro. And if you think it's not trash, then that's okay. But in my opinion, the DLC is trash, bro. I don't think these dudes, these devs, even played their own game, bro. I don't even think they even test played the game, bro, before they released it out. I think they just released the game and just to get the money. It collected that money, and now they don't even care about the game anymore, bro. Safe to say, bro. Safe to say. I mean, the state of the game, it speaks for itself, bro. It speaks for itself. It's not making any type of progress, bro. I'm not gonna stream the game. I already had determined a long time ago I wasn't gonna stream the game, but I tried to take one attempt, and I could not even get a session, bro. I couldn't even get a session. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to tell y'all, man, Sparking Zero, is a lost cause, bro. Nothing they do is gonna resurrect this game, bro. I had high hopes for this game, and you know, I held on as long as I could, but this game, it's over, bro. It's done, bro. Think about it. Panzy. Look up the definition of the word pansy, bro. What the heck is a pansy? Look at the definition for a pansy, bro. I just, why would anybody be hyped for it? If there's anybody out there hyped for Panzy, bro, something wrong with you, bro. Something wrong with you. I mean, you could be hyped for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, but I mean, why even put Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta in there? And it's just literally, it literally looks the same as Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta, Kid Vegeta, Daima Vegeta. They're the same thing. It's just a copy and paste. It's a wait. I'm telling y'all, man. If y'all don't see what they're doing, bro, I don't understand why you guys even support the game, bro. It doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. What do y'all see in this? All of the I mean, the resets, the combo resets. They need to take that out of the game. Why the fact that they released a move that they didn't know that in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, all of the things that could cause damage or to giants, even, like, you know what I'm saying, they didn't put in Sparking Zero. Like, it's just a lot they could have did with this game, bro. This game is a failure, bro. And this is not me speaking from a hater's point of view. Just go and play the game yourself. Go and see how it plays. I mean, I just Sparking Zero, bro. Bandai, what have you guys done? I feel like they need to give the game. They need to stop making anime games. Honestly, bro. At this point, I really had high hopes for this game. We all waited for this game to come out, and just for it to perform like this is just beyond crazy to me. But yeah, man. Trash DLC. I mean, Super Saiyan 1 Vegeta, Daima Vegeta looks like Super Saiyan 2 Daima Vegeta. The moveset is 9 times out of 10 gonna be I don't understand what the different moveset's gonna be between the two Vegetas, but okay. I don't see how they're gonna change the moveset, but alright, you know. No Super Saiyan 4 Daima Kid Goku. I mean, at the very least, I mean, you give us Panzy. I mean, you could have gave us Degasu or Rensu. They could have gave us anybody else that was worth. I mean, I don't know anybody but Panzy, bro. Like, who's hyped for Panzy? Please let me know. You're hyped for Panzy? You're hyped for Panzy? Let me know. But I just feel like, I mean, you know, why give us Daima Goku a couple months ago and give us a Daima Goku again? And I guess there's some type of uniform change or outfit change that gives them a different moveset or something like that. It's just, I don't understand, bro. It's just their stupid ideas, bro. It's stupid, bro. It's just stupid. It's just stupid, bro. That's why I'm not streaming the game. I'm not gonna play. I'm not, bro. Like me and Sham said, it's a game that is just for nostalgia. We just got it just to collect it, just to add it to our collection at this point. So I don't know, guys. That's Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero holds the L right now. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot essentially is way better than Bleach Rebirth of Souls, bro. I will be streaming that. I'm gonna just tell y'all that right now. Bleach Rebirth of Souls is so much better than Sparking Zero. I played the game for myself, so nobody can't say. I mean, if you go look at my community tab, I was playing the game. I've been playing the game. Game mechanics is far better, way better, bro. I love it, and I'm gonna get good at the game. I'm gonna complete the story mode, and I'm actually gonna do ranked battles and stuff like that. It's gonna be crazy, bro. I'm gonna actually get good. I actually played Bleach Rebirth of Souls way more than I ever played Sparking Zero, bro, in a week, bro. I'm just saying, y'all. I mean, if y'all like the game, if y'all still love Sparking Zero and you're enjoying Sparking Zero, kudos to you. If you hyped for this DLC, tell me why. Tell me down in the comment section why you're hyped for the DLC. Tell me what's keeping you playing the game. You know what I mean? I would like to know, you know, other people's perspectives other than my own. I mean, Don't get in my comment section and just get to being disrespectful and being flagrant because you're a D-writer of this of Sparking Zero. Come in there in the comment section and be actually genuine and actually, you know, respectful. Tell me how you feel about the game. Do you think that this DLC is going to bring the player base, is going to resurrect the player base? Do you think it's going to do anything? Do you think, I mean, what do you think is, what is the foreseeable future of Sparking Zero right now? Because right now I see a tombstone and a 6-foot deep grave right now for that game. I think this DLC killed the game. It ultimately went on and put it down in there. It's gone, bro. But other than that, man, I will see y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and you know, Black Sasuke out, man. Peace and love, family. Thank you guys again for your support. I know this video wasn't all that perfect, but you know, hey, I'm just being myself, y'all. Peace and love, family. KZN for life.